Hello, people of the internet. It's
Oh, what? What is that? Is that NovellaZoo in Jellafy's channel? What is this madness? What's going on? Am I on the right channel? Oh yes, you are. Get ready for a Q&A session between me and Jenny. Whoosh. That was almost Sailor Moon. Like, when she does that thing and then her nails. Yeah. Okay, are you ready for these questions? I'm ready for these questions. Let's get right into it. Number 1. If you had to bring one Game of Thrones character to a 3-hour university lecture and you only had 2 minutes before lecture to tell them what the heck is going on, who would you pick?
Well, the obvious answer would be Tyrion Lannister, but for entertainment purposes, we're gonna go for Cersei because I would really like to see her just flame everybody and just be like, burn those idiots. That's what you get for putting me through 4-hour lectures.
Number 2. If you could go back in time and course correct the Academy Awards and make sure that Leonardo DiCaprio won an Oscar for one of his roles, which role would you give him an Oscar for?
Okay, so this might sound a little bit blasphemous, but Leo's actually not on my top to follow actors list, not because I don't like him. I've actually seen almost all of his movies, but somehow he's just not as prominent in my mind. But if I would have to choose, I would choose The Aviator because that movie was really great and the acting was really great, and maybe I'm just weird, but I have a fascination for characters with deteriorating mental health.
Number 3. If you were stranded on a desert island, what dessert would that island be made out of? It can be made out of anything. Just probably don't make it pudding because it just mushes and yeah. Desert island! Playing with words. Woo.
Watermelon, for obvious reasons. But if it had to be like a dessert, I would probably choose creme brulee because you know when you have to go tap 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 with a spoon and then the sugary crust cracks, that's really satisfying. No? Just me? Okay, moving on.
Number 4! If you were to look back on your life so far as if it were a movie, which film director do you think would have directed it?
Well, I know which film director I would have liked to have directed it. Joe Wright, because he makes visually stunning movies, and I could be using something visually stunning in my life right now, if you know what I mean.
Number 5. If you had to build your house out of one book, duplicated like thousands of times, which book would you pick?
Probably either the Ask or the Answer, but the white silvery edition, you know, where it's like kind of a little bit bluish, silverish, whitish, or the Final Empire, the first book, the UK edition, which also has like a white, pale blue, grayish, black palette, because I just really like these colors. I find they probably wouldn't irritate me that much, though having a gazillion giant A's on my wall might drive me a little bit nuts. But you know, I'm already in Crazy Town, so I might as well go all in.
6. If you could be any mutant in X-Men, which mutant would you be? Or if you could be best friends with any of the mutants, which mutant would you be best friends with?
I would like to be Blink from X-Men Days of Future Past. It's the Portal girl, because when I saw her the first time, I was like, oh my god, it's like Portal, but without the portal gun. How cool is that? And her costume and the way how she is dressed, it just looks really cool. And like her coordination skills, I would probably fail at that, you know, like be like, poke, hit this through, I need to put a portal here, otherwise it's gonna stab me. I don't know, I would just probably die within like the first 10 seconds because I would accidentally portal myself against a wall or something.
Number 7. If you could pick any public figure, celebrity, author, athlete, anyone to become a daily vlogger, which one would you pick?
Probably Matt Smith or Karen Gillan, preferably back in their Who days. It was just always so much fun when they were hanging around with Arthur Darvill, and Doctor Who Confidential was really cool behind the scenes. Why did you cancel that show, BBC? Why?
Number 8. What was the weirdest thing you ever read or saw inside of like a bathroom stall, a library book, or the subway?
This was during a high school reunion. We were at the bar and I went to the toilet and there was basically like an eHarmony profile on the door of the toilet where a friend was trying to hook up her friend. It was a guy's profile, and you know, it said like hobbies and stuff like that. In the end, it had a phone number. I still wonder if people actually called him, or how many people actually called him, or if he ever found a girl. That would be interesting, you know, if people were like, oh, how did you meet? And then they'd be like, yeah, we met through the toilet. That would be awkward. This is the end of the Booktube Partners tag with my friend NovellaZoo, and we modified and adjusted it a little bit because we are people and our lives don't just revolve around books. Shocking! And if you don't know Elliot, please go check out her channel. She is hilarious and lovely, and her content is highly addicting and easily marathonable. And once on the other side, Zoo will know what I'm talking about. Her influence is great, young grasshopper. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.